Go across now to VR Sharma, the Managing Director of JSPL, who's joining in to take a few questions on the fourth quarter. Thank you so much, Mr. Sharma, for joining in and for taking the time. I want to start by asking about the fact that you reported a record EBITDA and sales on the back of the surge in steel prices. What were the realizations like during the quarter?
Internationally, the demand and appetite of steel has increased, and that has increased the prices worldwide. And it is a chain process and cascading effect. And when the steel prices they go up because of the demand, then the raw material prices they also follow. There is always a time lag of about 10 to 15 days. And when the raw material prices start falling, at that time also there is a time lag of about 10 to 15 days. Now this is what has happened today, that internationally the prices are going up because of the demand. And domestically in India, of course, the prices have gone up. But there is a difference of steel prices in India and in overseas. Like we are exporting at $1,000 plus, whereas we are selling in India at $750 to $780 per ton to the Indian market, to domestic market. So this shows that we are looking to retain our long-term customers and to all of the MSMEs so that we, during thick and thin time, we are together. But yes, you are right. There is an opportunity selling steel in spot markets internationally, and that 30 to 35%, and some companies even 40%, they are exporting to reap in the profits. This is what the story today.
Good morning, Mr. Sharma. This is Cheryl also joining in. Wanted to know, when does the zero-cost Sarda iron inventory actually get exhausted, and also how will it impact the margins, given that NMDC is now charging close to 7,000 rupees per ton for iron ore?
You're right. NMDC has increased the prices. So are the other companies like OMC or the private miners, because everybody makes NMDC as a base, and then depending on the quality and grade, they adjust their prices accordingly. And NMDC is also following the international trend. In last 3 weeks, the international prices have gone up by $30. So NMDC has followed the international trend. Tomorrow, if the international trend is softened and the prices they start falling down, then definitely NMDC will also reduce the prices. Now, coming back on our results, you see, we are not banking upon SMPL or Sarda mines now. We are sitting in a iron ore hub, that is Odisha, and we have long-term agreement and tie with OMC. So we are getting regularly material from them. We are also buying from NMDC. India is having abundant sources of iron ore. We have more than 30 billion ton of iron ore. We hardly do the mining for about 300 or 350 million tons. Out of that, about 100 million plus is exported and balance is used within the country. So I think there won't be any shortage. The mines are going to be mechanized further, and the iron ore will be available to anybody who wants to put up the plant or who are having the existing plants. So there is no shortage of iron ore, and the prices are market driven. So whatever the prices will be at international level, and whatever prices are finalized by NMDC, that will become the benchmark for the Indian steel industry.
Mr. Sharma, let's talk about the power business. When will the power business divestment be completed, and also will the entire cash proceeds be used for debt reduction?
Yeah, we are working now that JSPL should focus only on steel business, and steel has a potential, and steel will grow in times to come, because country is going to have more than 300 million ton steel consumption by 2030 as per the government declaration. And government is, Ministry of Steel has worked out the plan as to how to reach to 300 million ton of production as well as consumption. So looking to the current scenario worldwide, we wanted to reduce the overall carbon footprint, and we wanted that JSPL should work as a very vibrant steel organization than keeping the coal consumptions or the coal-based thermal power plant. And that was the main reason for this particular divestment. As far as timing is concerned, this is going to take a couple of months' time because now it is only a board decision. And after that, we'll be discussing with the statutory authorities, we'll be discussing with the bankers of JPL, and we'll be discussing with the consortium of JSPL. And finally, this will be the decision will be given by SEBI. Once it goes through, then definitely the deal will be finalized, subject to the approvals of different statutory requirements. I think this is going to take about 3 to 4 months' time if everything goes well.
So the last 5 years have seen a reduction of close to 20,000 crore rupees in debt. Are you comfortable now with the current leverage as it stands right now, or is there further room for reduction?
The plan is 15-15-50. 15,000 crore total debt, 15,000 crore and above is EBITDA, and 50,000 crores of sales turnover. But I'm sure today our debt level is 19,300 crores. We are working, if everything goes well and as per plan, then we should bring down the debt in 4 figures. And today it is in 5 figures. This is our aim. But yes, as a corporate planning, we have taken 15-15-50 that we are maintaining, and we will try to give the much better results than what we declare in times to come.
Mr. Sharma, you've targeted around 18,000 crore rupees of capex over the next few years. What's the plan on funding of this?
You see, if you see our balance sheet, we had earned a net profit of more than 5,500 crores this financial year. JSPL alone was 7,154 crores. And we are expecting that we'll be in a position to maintain EBITDA of 15,000 crores in times to come. And that means that will give us another 7,000 to 8,000 crores of PAT on year-on-year basis. So we are not going to borrow any money. We are not going to take loans for capex in next 3-4 year time. So we have taken a policy, earn and invest P&I, and that policy will remain within the company, and we will not borrow any money. So from our accruals alone, we'll be doing this particular capex. So 18,000 crores, what we have declared and what we are planning to invest in, and that will be done over a period of 3 years' time, and we are comfortable with that.
All right, Mr. Sharma, we leave it at there. Thank you for joining us this morning on ET Now and talking about your earnings, also the way forward for JSPL.